the Guatemalan pharaoh that'll turn art into dinero, but still gonna pull out them barrels. We got the god, Alex Alpharaoh. Let's get it.
I gave an old poet $5 on the blue line today. Gave him $5 worth of hope, $5 worth of dope, $5 that'll probably go towards a slow needle over a fast noose rope. Gave him $5 worth of smoke inhalation that eases his suicidal contemplation, inhaling that comforting and tingling sensation that eases his addictive yearn, eliminates concern, makes the cold disappear and the fear seem unknown, no longer his own as his eyes roll over and glaze. This ecstasy is but a moment of escape from his trap maze, for he is a rat, scum bum who stinks like old piss and dry cum. His appearance shrieks of poverty slums, but he don't care. His mind escapes hell por un tiempo as his soul struggles to free itself from his corrupted temple, while we, his audience, witness the whole spectacle. He scans the train car to see what his chances are of sparring with us for some spare change, so I, being a poet myself, gave him a $5 hard-earned dollars for this learned street scholar as I studied the fine lines in his face, and I wondered, if the pen is mightier than the sword, why didn't you pen a story where your life takes off and soars? You can do that shit with a worn-out Bic. Instead, he chooses a big lighter to heat up his spoon, while any clean needle from the clinic will do, as he chases dragons to slay him with every stab to his blue line veins. Blue line blues, blue line pains, blue line tragedy, like the man that felt the necessity to jump in front of the blue line train I wrote the other day, but that story is written for another day, cuz this one is about an old poet who spoke easy like at an open mic. His voice was hoarse from a damaged windpipe with the resonance and melancholy of a downtown night, making them feel like if his soul has a hole from a gunshot wound earned in the botched robbery of 82, which robbed him of his hopes and dreams, replaced him with the ambition that glass pipe seems, together with broken promises, love lost, his existence forgotten. When devils will the blackest sins put on, they fool you into believing that the dusk is but the dawn. See, he is but a pawn that lives on a hit-by-hit basis. This is the life of this basehead, wasted. His talent almost is, and I say almost, but his life is all least. He's a frontal lobe lobotomy away from being a beast. He's pouring out his heart. He's a genuine artiste. The pain of his words echo with each sound that is released, while the other passengers act as if he don't even exist. They just want him to quit his spit, cease his peace, leave in peace. Yo, where the fuck is the MTA police? I bet with a rapper's Jesus piece over his neck, he still wouldn't find his God close to heart, cause he's the one who left now. The only difference between this poet and I is that he crapped out of life one too many times after he last rolled dices. He got the whole shit pie, we just get served slices. Justice can be bought, but he can't afford the inflated prices. So he gave up slowly when he decided not to fight it, as he recited passages about his life and how he got blindsided. But this wasn't Poe's Raven or even Michael Orr, although he was born from a whore. For every hug she almost gave him, that crack pipe needed her more. He spoke about not knowing his real dad and going off to war to provide for his mom, but he didn't cause he came back fucked up from Vietnam. He carried his whole life on his back in a pack that was dark blue or black, like his lungs from the tar or his heart from the scars that don't heal with meds for pain. His hair is graying, his teeth decaying, but the words he was saying has so much life in him. While his tattered veins course poisonous venom, and his mangled brain fights to stay active with him. See, I only meant to give him $1 too, cause shit, I'm fucking broke. But fuck it, I went ahead and gave him the only $5 instead, as he nodded his head while, God bless you, he quietly said as he passed me by. I swear I heard his inner child cry, and in that moment I felt my own pain subside, and I thanked the highest source for the gift of being alive. I purchased the memory that night with the only $5 that I owned. As I counted my blessings, I got off on 5th and Spring, wondered about this poet and where else he had been in the place he might call home. I gave an old poet $5 on the blue line today. 5 measly dollars for this breathe easy scholar. Hey, yo, my brother, there is hope in the tomorrow.
Hey, let's go. Alpharaoh, the God, out here doing it.
Hell yeah. Blessed to have you again.
Thank you.